Hello there, everyone. Just enjoying the end of the song. Alright, let's get the game screen on. Alright, we got some Squad Arena on screen. Just checking my mic's working. Yep, we're all good. So, honestly, just killing time doing this. Got a minute or two. Hey up, Tommy, how you doing? Let's take on Lord Vader. I haven't actually taken on a Lord Vader since I got Leia. Thanks for the sub, Tommy. Appreciate it, man. Oh, I'd say you brought a tear to me eye, but it was more like an itch. I was going to say, not something I'd want. Hey up, playing. How you doing? I'm going to say thank you. I'll admit, I've put it in the pinned chat, but I've watched Fallout over the last couple of days, and that was well worth Prime. If I don't get any tokens again? Oh, we're talking about the raid tickets. Oh, I'll tell you what, Saturday, it's a rough day for me on that regard. Here we go. Hey up, Drafts, how you doing? Can I smack this dude? And we'll pass that to Leia. I've been saving it for today, Drafts. Always handy to have something to do. Don't always need something to do. You've just re-downloaded it. I've got it on my PC, I think. Okay, maybe not on my desktop, but I'm pretty sure I've got it downloaded. I would like to play it again though. It's something that I was playing a lot when it came out and kind of just gone off a little bit, but would like to get back into it. Yeah, I mean, I did try playing Fallout 3 on stream, and it was only because I kind of just got a little bit distracted from playing it to stop, but I would like to finish that, because I haven't finished that game. No, it's a completely original story, so in that perspective it's really good. Now you see, I know everyone rates New Vegas as the best, and I'm not saying I don't get it, but it's more like I want to get it. I've said I want to play Fallout 3 and then New Vegas, so it's like it'd be nice to actually see for myself what was so hyped about it. Oh wow, okay, we're in dire straits. I can only assume he got us during the ultimate, and that's why everyone's dead. Okay, I don't think we're doing well here. Yeah, I've saw a few little nudges and winks regarding Fallout 4. You know, basically just saying if you didn't realize this is that kind of thing. Yeah, for me that's been the biggest thing, because going into it I was like, I had relatively low expectations. I was like, okay, you know, it might just be a bit of fun, you know, but I actually think they did really well as far as translating what you'd see in the video games to the actual screen. You know, again, I think this is like the low level of expectation video game adaptations have had. I mean, years ago when Tomb Raider was in the cinema, I didn't mind that. But I can understand why people didn't. It was like, it's just a bit generic. But, you know, I still enjoyed it. But when you compare, like, another one for me is Hitman. You know, if you think about the two Hitman films they've done, they've been nothing like the games. So, from that perspective, it's where I feel like Last of Us last year, Fallout this year, they've really excelled in actually being faithful to the game, which is brilliant. Because there's a reason the games are good. Oh, you're referring to New Vegas. Sorry about that. I was just waffling on there. You think using Farming 7 be a hard salvage picture on it for Karatech is a good idea? Long term, it's definitely a good idea. Even short term, it's probably not a bad idea. It all depends if you need it. If you don't need that gear, then it's kind of a waste. Gather the raid, party 27. Hello there, everyone. How y'all doing? I'm getting my ass handed to me by Raver and Lorvader right now. It's only for Squad Arena, thankfully, but yeah, not very fun. Alright. Well, we found out Leia isn't doing too hot against Lord Vader. Although I may need to do a remod. I think R2 needs to be a bit better. Okay. Let's hit pingers. I don't know who you are, but let's hit you. You're at the point at the moment beginning to need Karatech for finishing your character's Gear 12. I mean, for that reason, for sure, you should farm the node. I mean, if I'm right, you've got Mara Jade and Captain Rex on your list. They both require Karatech, so by all means, it makes sense to put some effort into that node, because the rest of the gear is pretty easy to farm compared to Karatech. No worries, man. I'll catch you around, Gav. Alright, let's go and do this. I'm assuming this is the Tenacity Cron, yeah. So we can't kill, so we might as well just start whittling them down. It's a bit of a funky one, this. Is it a Holocron? I can't remember, yeah. So she's going to start tanking pretty much every time she gets a chance. Thankfully, we've got a fair chunk of damage on us. Downside, Holdo's just going to say, I'm not going to let you kill these guys. Let's do that. No, how I view it, right? Sometimes we all need a little push. I mean, me myself, I've been open about it. Weekends I spend, well, I say weekends, it's specifically Saturday, I spend time with my mum. So, you know, it's like how Tommy was saying, you know, I didn't get any tickets on Saturday, which is rare for me. I accidentally hoarded my engine instead of spending it. So, it's why I didn't get at least some in for me 400 minimum. So, yeah, it won't happen again, that. Alright, that's below 100, so we just need to deal with Ray now. If we can deal with Ray, or Ray Joe Train that is, then we should, if I'm just thinking this through right, we should be able to then insta-kill Holdo and work around the board. Interesting how there's no Ben here. Let's just do that, try and put some protection up on Kenobi. Go on, we'll do a basic. Oh, okay, you can't insta-kill Holdo because she's not fallen below 100% health. Okay, I'm with you. So this could be fun then. Still, we got to try and whittle down RJT whichever way we look at this. Alright, so while I'm in agreement with you, I'm thinking, would it be worth just using the insta-kill on her to get her down to that 1 HP, and then we can at least work our way around the board a bit more. At this point, I'm definitely thinking that. Okay, so there's the 1 HP. Everyone else has gone below. Alright. No healing immunity. Let's see if we can just get focused down Ray now. Alright, so she ults, great. Let's do that. Yeah, it definitely feels annoying. I mean, I'm glad I'm having a go at this, because I haven't really seen many Rays. At least on this account. Usually each day I'm doing some form of JMK mirror, so it does make a little tonal change for me. Alright, I didn't mean that. Basic. Yeah, of course she does that. Oh, okay. That is not good. Okay, so if JMK could solo this, we'd be alright. Loads of foresight. You know, hitting people's overrated. So yeah, I mean, if this was Grand Arena, I could actually live with this. I mean, it'd be a clean-up. Still a bit lackluster, but, you know, I could cope with it. But how many people in Kyber 2 don't have Ben? Okay, so, interesting little sight to see. Yeah, if what the question that you're asking essentially drafts, I've set it so that we have 35 teams we can place down. The previous TW, we did pretty much require 35, I think, whereas this one it was a lot less because a lot less people joined. So I set for a max, and I did put it in the TW channel. I'd rather set more and require less than require more and not have set as many. So it did work out. Oh, okay. I mean, I wouldn't have thought that, Rufada, but I'll take your word on it. Hello there, Pen. How you doing? What have we got here then? We got 9 and 12. Start here then. I didn't see. I mean, my main priority, I mean, if anything's right, I was a bit late getting my defense down. I'd said on Friday's stream I needed to place my defense that night, but I was that shattered after the stream I just clocked off. So I forgot to do that, and I was barely on my phone on Saturday, so I had to just pretty much dump something last minute. So normally I'd be there putting all my stuff down, you know, making sure people didn't have to fill as much. You'll be in Kyber 1 tomorrow. 3 crystals, scored a 2070. Very nice. I know I've heard a few people lately getting into Kyber 1. I'm going to say it's been quite nice to hear, to be honest. I mean, I've said before I'm very content not being there, but And what I will say is a bit like how you just said, if you get a weakened Kyber one for free, why not? Nice, alright, Drafts, gonna say. It's what I'm here for as far as giving answers, or at least explaining what's going on. Let's do that. I know the feeling. It's why I'm very content here. I'm just about punching up with my 5. There we go. Ooh, lovely. Wiggle wiggle. In comes Emperor Shuttle. You scored 841. Very nice. I don't. Can you hit 1,000 in 3v3 at that level? I honestly don't know. We don't mention the C word, Osprey. We just do not mention the C word. I'd have to have a look at the numbers, but it's possible. Yeah, that game mode that's got a word beginning with C, we don't mention it. It doesn't exist. Ooh. Okay. Bye-bye. So next turn I need to do this. I actually think Twitch was trying to persuade me to stream that earlier. It's actually pretty funny that you went for that one. And say Proving Grounds? If only there were a better way. Crap. Yeah, I'm out of this by 1%. Oh, might have started this well. I'm pretty sure it can lap me. Like it'll go from that turn there as the ult. But we'll see. Yeah. Very frustrating. I mean, just to be clear, if we're just showing my account, my main account anyway. I am missing a lot on this account, but we have at least got the 110 shards of Queen Amidala already. So, it's in my thoughts. Even gave Bane an Omicron. Too short of getting boss to 7-star. I would say that you'll get that next day or so then, won't you? Alright, just need to check who I can hit at this point because I'm very close here. I could hit Zobison, but it's a bit of a funky one, that. Oh, we'll do it. Yeah, I've said to myself, as much as I dislike the prospect, I'm probably going to have to do 100 refreshes for a bit of conquest. Try and actually speed up my progress. It's annoying because I agree I'm behind on Datacrons. It's just been very notable. You know, whenever I'm doing my rounds, I'm thinking, I haven't got this one, I haven't got that one. Yeah. I mean, am I free to play as much as anything? My main account, I haven't got Sidious or, who's the other one? Who's the other big one? Or biggish one? Trench. I've got both of them there, but I haven't got them on my main, so it's like, well, my main, the only one I could really benefit from, I think, is... Actually, I don't think there is anything particularly that I could. I'd have to have a check through the list, but off the top of my head, I can't think of one that's like, oh my god, you haven't got this. You're missing one ship. Is that command shuttle? It's not a bad farm, that, as far as... It's a bad farm as in terms of time, and it takes a long time. But the actual farm itself, it's quite good as far as it gets your Darth Scion as well. Oop, where's my mouse? Yeah, I mean, on my main, I want to try and get Ben to Rally... sorry, not Ben, Bane to Rallic soon, so that's probably the one I would try and push for. But I'm miles away from getting back to Rallic, so it's not worth worrying about that. I could do some Jedi Crons, that I will admit that. I could do some General Crons. Maybe some sappy ones as well that could help, say, Grievous, but that's about it. But yeah, how I view it, last time I did get the shards in time for Queen Amidala, but I felt like I got it really late. It was like the Saturday before the end, Friday or the Saturday. So it just felt like a rush job getting it done. And in the end as well, I kind of got there earlier than I thought, as mad as that sounds, because it's like, I'd said to myself, right, you do this, you do this, you do this, and then you've got it done. And I didn't need to do all those things, I just needed to do two out of the three, if you like. So I'd obviously miscalculated the number I needed. So I need to plan it out a bit more efficiently. I kind of wish because Hot Utils, they do have a function essentially where you can put in the feature you want and it'll calculate, you know, what you can get essentially. And I really wish they'd make it available before the conquest starts, because then you can plan ahead, whereas it's only active when the conquest is active, and that's a bit awkward because then you kind of having to work it out whilst the time's running out essentially. You know, it might be 14 days, but it'd be nice being able to work it out before the 14 days. Alright, we've got 3 minutes till my refreshes. Okay. I mean, that's pretty solid, that. I can say, Mando's ship, it's, you obviously need 7-star for Get Executor and all that, but just in terms of having a ship available, which, if I'm right, is eligible for Hans Morning Falcons event, it's a decent unlock. I mean, let me grab this. I did actually print it off last time. I've got them all here. And even though I didn't go through it like with a highlighter or anything, sort of just ticking them off, I was like, okay, so I can have a look at what I need here at hand rather than to constantly go towards the like the actual menu with the feats. But I just forgot to do it. I think the one thing that I would say, I was actually very good on feats. I mean, like, everyone was saying it was easy, and that was what was annoying me more, because I was like, I know it's easy, I can see all these feats, I know I can do pretty much all of them. If, you know, there's one or two I could probably pass on, as if to say, I could do it, but why do it when I don't need to? But, I don't know what it was, something just slowed me down. Yeah, you can't do like a daily grind for finalize it. the event itself is every 2 weeks, give or take. I say every 2 weeks. It isn't that, actually. It's 2 weeks in a month, or 2 appearances in a month. Yeah, I think that's right. So it's a bit random. Like, it can be the start and end of the month. It could be twice in the middle. That's if I'm remembering right. Yeah, Osprey's bang on there, by the way. I'm going to say, I can't really add much to that other than you start the event, you get the unlock at 4, and yeah, you just have to do it every time the event pops around, unless you want to do refreshes, which is costly. You're having issues getting Atbal ship to 6-star. If I'm right, you do need the 7-star ship to do the finalizer final tier. Sorry, I had to think that one through. I thought, I've got the basic with Hans, so I can afford to hit the assassin and then dispel the taunt. It's like a little check in my head, making sure I'm not going to get locked behind the bomber. Okay, so we'll do the basic. Bring in Mark 6. Nasty up, speed down, crit damage down. I'm doing that just in case it gives us a few more hits. It is an AoE, so in theory it should. There was no foresight. That takes us to 83. We have to do that to make sure we don't lose ships. And hopefully this can get us well into the 90s. We've just got a couple of assists. There goes Y-Wing. Oh, this is not good. Okay, we got the assist, we should be fine. Definitely playing with RNG there. I know if I'm given a choice, I would prefer Chimera to this, but it's actually not a bad thing practicing here with this. Because Grand Arena, I've kind of been shown I do need to know how to do it. Okay, we'll just hit that for a minute because Hans should be able to get that. Cool. Yeah, it's probably the latter there. I mean, the CLS event is... it's fairly simple once you've got the power for it. You know, I'm just trying to think. I've got 1 relic, 2 relic. I've got 2 relics on the team on Crimson here, so, you know, for argument's sake, I could go in and show it, but those 2... actually, saying that, no, only 1 relic, technically, for that tier you're talking about. But it will have an impact. I haven't got to rush that. Yeah, 1 relic, 1 gear 12, the other 2... I mean, if anything, I don't mind just having a look at this, because I haven't seen the event for a while. So, ideally you want to do that. And if you use the stealth ability, it should be able to give her a second turn, and she gets offense or crit damage up. Now, I'm just worried I've got a lot of power here, so it's, you know, I'm going to blow them away to a degree. So it's more about strategy I'm thinking I can show here. If he isn't already, Stormtrooper Horn really benefits from Gear 9. I mean, I've got mine there, as you can see. I haven't moved him since I finished the event. And the main reason for it is the health steal. It just keeps him a little bit sturdy. Leia's pretty handy as far as she's got the stealth, so, you know, she's able to stay alive. Okay, let's just retreat here, because I feel like it might be more beneficial if I do this. So I can't see ability mats with this, but I can at the very least have a look and see what you have got. I think, anyway, I might have used the wrong bot. Okay, so Han is at 9. Old Ben's not needed for that tier. So yeah, it is these three that are just a little bit behind. I think Han's at 9 though. So yeah, you just need more on these three. I mean, again, I can't see the ability mats high either, so you don't need Zetas or anything, but you benefit from having some of the Omegas. Which is Gear 8. I've said it before, I really wish these rings were clearer, just so I could actually tell between the Gear 8 and the Gear 7 or 9. It's all guesswork for me. Just thought I can do this. Oh, hang on, I've done R2. Stormtrooper Han. That might be a bit more detailed. Okay, so at that point it could be a little bit of a modding game. I mean, for instance, small thing, but you've got a 4-dot there. I mean, I'm not saying the 4-dot's the thing, but that certainly isn't something to keep either. You might benefit from changing Stormtrooper Horns mods. Go for something a bit more defense-minded. You don't necessarily need speed mods for that, but if you can spare the health mods, I don't know. Also, between the two, you might benefit from swapping Farm Boy Luke's mods onto Princess Leia, because in principle she would benefit more from the speed bonus that the speed mods give than Luke, plus Luke would benefit more from the crit damage bonus that their mods give versus speed. So that's just two little things in my mind. I put it into my SWGOH bot spam channel. Special Omega offer. 15 Omegas for 15 quid. I mean, I have had moments where I want a few Omegas, like maybe I've just lost a few, but man, that is a rip-off. To put it mildly. No worries, drafts, no worries. I couldn't really tell you because it is a while since I did the event. Like I say, a few of my tunes have changed since then. The best thing I can say is there's very specific... Those characters... Sorry, I'm on the time limit as well here. They've got a kind of role in the team. Like, for me, Leia's the one that you want to kind of last for the longest because she's the one that can stay in the stealth. She can do damage under stealth. Han you want to survive as long as he can, just so that you're not putting pressure on Leia or Farm Boy. R2 obviously helps with that because he can provide foresight, so you want a bit of speed on him. So it's kind of just using what I would only describe as common sense, as far as you kind of want them to be either as durable as you might think they need to be, or they need to be as fast as they might need to be. Let's do that. Okay, we haven't got to worry about all that shenanigans with the previous match. I wouldn't say Han needs to be fast. If I was to say an order, and it's not like a rule of thumb, I'd say R2, Leia, Farm Boy... Actually, no, not even Farm Boy. Stormtrooper Han, Farm Boy. Yeah, okay, no worries. I was trying to think how the flow of that wave goes, and it kind of makes sense because you want R2 to put stealth on everyone except for Han. Leia then can take a turn to use a bonus ability to get all the buffs. Again, this is assuming you got the ability mats. Han can then taunt, which removes turn meter, and then Farm Boy can, well, just do a hit. I'm pretty sure that's the flow anyway. Wow, I've got a lot of bombs there. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to say I know what waiting rooms are like. Okay, let's pass that there. Oh. He just died, you know. Spontaneous combustion, it seems. Let's do that. Okay, 90 seconds left. That's not too bad. Let's take on... I think we do Neoda. Who's second? Mag. Yes, definitely Neoda. I really don't want to change my fleet, so I'm going to try it with Leviathan, but Leviathan can be funky. I really wish they'd let you have a defense fleet and an offense fleet. Bit like Marvel Strike Force's system. Or at least that was the case last time I played that game. I just thought it made total sense as far as, alright, you can have your Leviathan on defense in this scenario, but then if I want to attack with my Chimera, it doesn't matter because they've got to face my defense fleet. Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh well. Okay, we seem to be alright. Just a bit of shock to the system. Okay, so there's the bonus turn. Mark 6 can get rid of Bosk. Oh, of course, you know, just evade everything. Evade everything. You know, it's not like I want to actually get hit in, you know. I've already used this, haven't I? Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, honestly, the plan is to do it straight after my fleet climb. So, honestly, about 7 minutes. I said if I've got a little bit of spare time after, I might do the raid on my free-to-play. If not, I'll end up just doing that by myself. Okay. How are we doing here? I think we're all topped up. I had a bit of fun with my YouTube thumbnail. I decided to try and create a lightsaber effect. It was pretty fun just trying to remember how to do it. I'm laughing just for the fact that it's like, I can understand if you're like, okay, I'm not sure if I just want to sit here. Go and say whatever makes you comfortable playing. Alright, so let's go here. What are we actually doing? I don't think I've shown people this. I've got base to Rally 1. Yay. So, I'm hoping I can bump him up a few very shortly, but we've got this small little problem called Stap. I mean, granted, it's a fairly easy farm as far as I've already got it at 4-star, and it's closing in on 5, so I don't think it's going to be like a big drain on resources, but however long I'm farming Stap, I'm not farming signal data, so it just sucks a bit there. But, I feel like this is the case with everything that's coming to the game, right? Everything that's coming to the game has got some form of use down the line. So it feels negligent not to farm Stap. So we're getting it done. And we're just kind of waiting on these Gungans. I had to get me phalanx shards today, didn't I? I think I missed one day this cycle. I don't know when, but I want to get Seer on my main account to Ralix pronto. Simply because I can then do the Seer Cal mission on Braca. after that, I'm not entirely sure what the pattern would be, because Bane comes first in that order, then Seer. And once Seer's done, it makes sense to work on Taran, Cal, and Fulcrum. Just a teeny weeny bit messy. 24 tunes on my favourites. Somehow it feels like it's come down. Probably helps when Murderbot 5000, aka BT1, is not on there. I don't like just taking first when that guy's second. What's his name? Darth Cross. He's someone who's kind of been a bit antagonistic towards the Shard members in my Shard. And he's got this mentality of staying in second spot, so he'll do refreshes constantly to stay there. So I don't particularly like just dodging him, but I think if I hit him now, there's a hell of a good chance he could just hit me back and I drop to 5th, so I'd rather kind of neglect him for now, and then if I've got like battles tomorrow, I'll just kind of make it up to my Shard mates. Let's do that. We didn't actually get the shield disruption then. If it was lower than yellow, I would have tried the AoE, but I just know I wouldn't have got the kill shot. I mean, I might as well try it now. There's no foresight. There we go. I mean, this is why I like this as a strategy that I can't remember who posted it on Reddit, but I've got to praise them for it, because the AI is just really thick when it comes to this Mark 6. It's as if they see it and go, it's got 1 bar of health, go for it, go for it! And you're thinking, yeah, why? I mean, I'm grateful, but it's still funny. Just seen that my cat and my dog are lying together on my bed. Alright, once this is over, I've got to take a photo. They never do this. Never. I would share it, but honestly, I'm in my bed. But, man oh man. What a sight. Okay, we're all done here. Shut Crimson down for a bit. I'm smiling, right, as well, because we lost a cat last year, Maisie. And when Maisie and her sister Trudy were growing up, they used to be very close. You know, like, they'd lie together, they spent time together. And in different spells, they both ran off from home. Like, they were, Maisie ran away for like maybe 6 weeks, and Trudy for about a month. And after Trudy ran away, they just fell out, if you like. You know, it's as if when Maisie was in the house on her own, she was like, "Oh, I don't want you here now," or something like that. So they never really got on like they used to. And you know, I'd have rare moments like this where they maybe lie together as if to say, "All right, I don't mind you for now," but very few and far between. So the fact that my cat is now doing it with my dog, well, even though they've never been that close, I'm just a very proud dada right now. Okay. Grand Arena time. So, recap for the last round. Dark, we did get the loss against. This one was a bit frustrating. Lord Vader and Raver we couldn't beat, and they did well. I'm not knocking them. Score suggests they didn't really drop banners, so we're not expecting anything. But it is a shame because I did switch my defense hoping to catch them out, and it obviously didn't do the job. In fact, I do think it caught me out a bit more than them. So yeah, I'm just doing a cursory check in case they didn't full clear without dropping. Yeah, maybe it was Fleet. Yeah, they dropped 2. Well, they dropped 2 on Leviathan. So, yeah, they must have been inefficient elsewhere to... It's 2-3, they must have been inefficient. But they obviously did enough, they got through me, so... Yeah, no complaints. But it is a bit of a bummer, because like I said, we did have a plan, it obviously didn't come off. So, yeah. We're up against Mini Saw Guerrera this time. Let's show you the compare. Not a lot good going for us here. 10.4 to 11.3. We're 51 Zetas behind. 2 GA Omicrons behind. Relic disadvantage. I'd say it's a fairly significant amount. They've got a lot more level 9s than me, so that's a bit of concern on the Datacron front. Plus the level 3s, they've got a lot more as well. Well ahead of me on the 15s and the 6-dot mods. 20s, they're only a little bit ahead, and the 25s, I'm actually a little bit ahead, so it's kind of okay. GL count, they're missing C, so we're on par there at least, but they have got every other GL. And finally, we do have all the ships between us, so no surprises there. I'm going to say, is this because of what happened in the Bad Batch? Okay, so no changes here. Defense is the same as the last round, so let's just show you what they've put down. Yeah, I noticed their name. My thoughts were, like, do we hate this guy, or are we talking about the character? What guild is he? I never put the guild name in the thing because it's just something that's a little bit tricky to copy cut, but... You walk on the beach? I do remember I actually looked the guild up because I was kind of curious, and they said they're semi-competitive? Seems a different circle to swim in. Certainly to me. Okay, that's an interesting sight straight away. Vader Royal Guard Talon. Phasma FOTP on me, First Order Officer. Gar ISC and Canderous. CLS and Qui-Gon. Okay. Yeah, this is Kyber 2 plane. I do tend to agree with Vader. I mean, for myself, right, my guild will always say we're casual, but we're competitive in a casual sense. So, you know, it's not like it's just a free-for-all, you can do what you want. But also we're not going to essentially... We're not going to pretend like we're some uber competitive guild that's going to put mandates out or anything. You know, you play how you want. Okay, so we've got Leia, Jabba, Gas, Lord Vader, which is why I was a bit surprised about that Royal Guard. Although we have heard tale recently that that's awkward for bounty hunters. And Ray Ben Holdo. Okay. So I did come up with a plan for this. Pretty much everything I said is there. Now, I did put down Fennec, so that is a bit of a crux to that plan. We may have to do Starkiller on Rey, and then Lord Vader. Sorry, JML the Lord Vader. We can have a look. Let's have a pop over here. You sucked up something fierce in GAC today. Gotta hope for something to prevent the full clear. I mean, how bad was it? Let's just say that. How bad do you think it is? I mean, that answers your question there, playing as well. That's a bit rough. Ooh, I mean, in Kyber, that's going to be a bit tough, innit? I say that, I've probably got in that range myself, but I'm Kyber too. Yeah, for sure, no bounty hunters available here. I mean, I think JML might struggle a bit. We might have a bit of wiggle room, though. I mean, I did say I might do Bastila on the Darth Vader team up north, so I could probably scrap that idea and do something with... I'm trying to think of the name. Could do something with Jedi Knight Cal and JML maybe. Although I have heard they kind of don't get on as well. Yeah, that's the issue, the doubt, isn't it? I mean, let me bring this back over. Maybe we shuffle the GLs around a bit. Maybe Slacker could do Lord Vader. Leia could do Jabba. But could JML do anything against Leia? Strictly with the follow. Hello there. How you doing? Let's have a little circle around. Gear 12, no Omicron or Zeta at the time of lock-in. Changed a bit since. By the way, I kind of feel sorry there that people have been trying, what do you call it, Afra. That is actually an option there. We could Gamba on Starkiller getting something, but the old R8, that's probably a big gamble. Let me have a look at the losses here. Like, does it lead to a 2-shot? Yeah. I mean, let's just take these ones out, man. Yeah, nothing else too big here. Let's just assume, right, that we do that then. We slacker the Leia. We'd have to JML Lord Vader. Leia the Jabba and Starkiller the Rey. mean, that's sketch. It's where I'm wondering, is there a higher win rate if I do Slacker against Lil Vader? I'm looking at the wrong one here. I shouldn't really be looking at Jabber. It's Lil Vader. Here he is. So this lineup, 96% win rate for Leia. JML, Hoda, JKL is 65. 80% with Gen Knight Cal. I think that might be the way we go about it. Just go for JML with Cal. We could save Luke. Let's give it a go. Yeah, that was a very annoying lineup they've put. I'm not going to say anything else. Very frustrating. Just to clarify it again, with Knight Luke, it's 15% less win rate, but they've done about 80 battles more. So I'm looking and I'm thinking 544 battles with an 80% win rate. That's a pretty good record. So I'm just hoping, well, I'm hoping that's enough. And there were some Jedi Crons in play here, which I haven't got here, but I don't think they're going to be crucial. Still, a Cron would be good. I think we might be going for that one. Or that one. I'm probably not going to use Big, so we could afford to use that. Yeah, I don't mind keeping Revan on the bench. I don't think we need him here, because there's no taunt or anything. A bit of potency helps. Yeah, I think we go for that. Do I only have 2 Zetas here? No, I've got all 3. Alright, let's get into it. Oh, well, we might as well start with that. I think we start with that. That was perfect as far as getting Fracture on the one that can't be prevented from taking turns. Okay, so Lil Vader can gain mastery, but he's not going to do too much. Basic just for now, and we'll do that pass to JML. Alright, nice little heal. Can we get an ability block? No, but we did get the... Okay, so we can't insta-kill a GL. But what else do we do here? Ability block and stagger. Okay. Okay, so maybe not the best time to have used that. I'll keep that in mind. Can we just equalize? I wasn't feeling too comfortable there. Okay, 64. That was pretty decent. Alright, let's get the next problem on the board. Where's Leia? Here she is. So, my armor is pretty cruddy here, to put it mildly. So let's go and make things very messy. So maybe we flip it around. Yeah, let's flip it around. That just doesn't make any sense what I was planning. I was planning to do Slacker on Leia and Leia on Jabba, but the Leia mirror makes a lot more sense than doing Slacker on Jabba. It won't be, I suspect. I might be wrong, but I don't think it really matters anyway. Because we can get a pretty good win in theory against Jabba with Slacker. And say, Mol, I feel like I'm going to have to put it as the pinned comment. No talk of the C word. We do not talk about it. Okay, here we go. I wish we'd got Rebel Fighters even. This one will do just for the fact it's got something there. I'm going to say... Yeah, my armor is only Gear 8 plain. Leia would kill it before it did anything. Oh, you're up for Bane this time, are you? Nice one, Skate. Yeah, armor's on my favourites. It's a project. Euphemisms are allowed because it does treat it as it deserves to be treated, with disdain. Let's do that, even though it wasn't ideal with the foresight.
Conquest.
You know, if I wasn't in the middle of a battle, I'd be trying to time you out. You just need the gold crate to the next two conquests to get Amidala, so that makes it a lot easier. I'm assuming that's with the pass, isn't it? Can we base it? Yep. Hey, nice one. Hey, one's very solid. Alright, we're at our ult. Okay, let's base it there. I think it's just the innate nature of the game mode that gets me, Skate. It's, you know, I will agree, it's not as bad as some of them, but I still have dislike for it in its current form. There we go. Alright, Slacker. Hooks and Foot. Have we got any crit damage? I actually think that's a very good way of putting it. If it wasn't such a time-consuming game mode, I wouldn't mind it. But I know that I'm going to be up to like 3 AM tonight, and it's not just because of Conquest, it's the fact that I can't start Conquest on time, or at least I'm not starting Conquest on time. And because I need to get a start on it, I have to get it done, you know what I mean? Alright, let's pass that. Yeah, I would agree, it is a bit of a con. Spend hours of your life playing a game that might one day end up getting deleted. I say might, will. Alright, we're filled with doubt. Just get rid of the Wookiee. Mano and mano. Oh, bit of a dodge. Mana or SWGOH. More accurate, I'll agree. I haven't been timing these abilities well. We got through it. Alright, so it's safe to say this is the messy one. I mean, I can't say with full certainty I know what I'm doing, but we gotta give it a crack. There we go.
Why does Jabba the Hutt play trumpet? He likes to take solos.
Can I just ask, by the way, did you guys hear the echo then? Because if so, I am so confused. It's as if it turns on and turns off with echoing. Let me try and fix it. No, cancel. You know, it might be that. I don't know. It might be that, it might not be that. In short. Not very descriptive from me. I might have made it so that I don't hear a thing now. So, we'll see. As defending Datacron.
What is a stormtrooper's favorite TV show? Game of Clones.
Well, that sounded better in my ear, but I don't know if you guys heard it. I didn't get to see it in time. Hey, cool. I'm assuming this is the correct level 6. Yeah. People really have been trying this.
REY.
Yeah, for some reason it echoed then, or at least it did for me. If it didn't for you, great. I don't mind an echo. Yeah, Ray, Holdo, Ben. And I've put the specific things in here. Oh, okay, that's confused things. I did put them in, just in the wrong place. Okay, that opens it up a bit.
What do you call a nervous Jedi? Anakin Skywalker.
Alright, I like that one. Oh, I'm more than aware. I mean, look at that. That's horrendous. Trouble is, I'm running out of things that could... Well, I'm saying running out of things. I've run out of things that could beat it. Like, pretty much everything here is a GL. Or Bane. Or CM Malicus, which I don't have. So, we're kind of gambling on this. Alright, gotta go for it. Yeah, if I'd got them built up, I'd be doing it. I mean, it's like I said, I feel like Bane, CM, Malicos, and getting that actual team built is the priority for the coming month. Oh no, it'll be hell. Let's see if I can get it down. I'm not anticipating getting it down, but we've got to give it a crack. At least Shock's on hold, though. Actually, it wasn't Shock, it was Doubt. Let's go for Ben. She will get an ult, I think, by her next turn. I think? There we go, that's kind of good. Let's just hit Rareman, get that inspired off. Ultimate, bring it down. Alright, so that one's down. Now to work on Holdo a little bit. I'm going to throw the grenade just in case we can just stop everyone from doing things. I know we can't stop Ray, but we can at least try and interrupt the flow as it is. Alright, everyone's gone down once. Remind me, what's this do? Buff immunity, heal immunity for 2 turns. Alright, Papa Palp's very, very close there. I'm actually just going basic. I know we can't do much right now, so I'm just stalling there. I really should have used the health steal ability. Okay, okay. No leader, so Ray goes. $52. Okay. 5 first. This is still good, isn't it? Yeah, I'd have thought. Hey, I don't care how a win comes as long as it comes. What's the saying? I'd rather be good than lucky than good. None of these are really good. We'll take that for the crit damage. I think the reason that last battle went well in the end, it came down to we lost not fives. We lost Palpatine, so it meant that Ben couldn't come back. Okay, we got a nasty Kron here. Alright, he's back up. Oh, hang on, I'm hitting the wrong one, do I? Okay. Oh. Okay, that wasn't good. At least he's gone for a nap. Okay. Yeah, I want to do that just to get Nasty down on gas. Ooh. Okay. Stun. We should be okay. Yeah, that daze on Chewie isn't welcome. Okay, just about there. 54. Alright, that was a tough front wall, so I'm glad we got through that. You've placed your Seer Malicos Starkiller on defense. I imagine your opponent used Sidious. I'm not overly familiar on what Sidious can and can't beat, but if you're saying that, I'll take your word at it. That's your second time seeing Starkiller beat that. You've probably seen close to 50 battles. I'll take the pros from that then. Certainly glad I didn't lose it. What have we got here? We've got Tuscans, which was expected. We've got Fifth Brother, which was expected. Finn was expected. Nest Lead Queel, yeah. And Sortie with Droideka and GG. A bit different to what I expected, but it's there. So, let's go up here. Now, I need to check one thing because... Let me just get rid of these Datacron things. I did have it down that I was going to use Tuscans against CLS, but I want to make sure I wasn't just having a weird moment. Yeah, they can do this with 98% win rate. That's brilliant. Yeah, Wampa could do that. It's not what I'm planning to do, but it could do it. Africa, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Alright, Tuscans. Uno, dos, tres. What's the cron? Okay, maybe we could just put something on that could help us a little. Actually, that could be quite nice. I feel like the one thing this team could struggle with is just the amount of debuffs that came. Yeah, notice Africa. Thank you. I try and stream on both just because I know people might like the option of which one they prefer. Plus, if you're on Twitch, maybe you can skip some ads on YouTube. I don't know how it works, but I like giving people options. Alright, so Chewie should get stunned. There we go. Brilliant. So we lose some banners on Tusken Raider, but we should be okay with everything else.
We're certainly lucky that you are on.
Okay, we're alright for banners. Put your gaffy stick in the air like you just don't care. Okay. Next up, let's do this. Not so confident on this one, but I'm hoping it's a counter. I think I'm going to just check before I go in. I'm going to just put Iden and Scout in for my side. There we go, 164 battles. It does have a win rate, so that's good. You know, it's not a precise science or anything, but my thought process was she doesn't like out-of-turn attacks. So, in theory, we should be okay. Let's put something over there. Okay, that was a waste. Okay, we're all good. I mean, that was certainly messy, but I'll take it. I was thinking I might have gone wrong at the start there, going straight for FOTP, but in my head I'm thinking, let's just make sure we get rid of the Omicron. But in theory, it might have been better just getting rid of Phasma. If anything, that's not a battle I've done before, so cut myself some slack there. Okay, GI. Am I the only one who's... When I say that, I feel like I'm talking about an infection, like I've got a GI infection. Okay. Yeah, that's the backup if this went wrong, but hopefully we don't need it. Right, so put the days on. Okay, that's actually pretty damn good timing. Let's do that. It's only a couple stacks, but it just gets rid of him. We can start working on Anakin. I really wish we'd got a bit more to control him, but at least we've got crit hit immunity. That'll do. I wasn't really doing that for the heal over time, so just want to make sure. Yeah, dots. Cam, has anyone ever told you that you're annoying? I mean, I'm sure plenty of people across the years have said it just for the fact that it's bloody difficult to unlock. Alright, this is all very straightforward. I mean, a bit like you said, we could have used Mute B1, but this did a job. Where's Afra? She's got something in mind at the back. So let's see if it does pan out that way. Very interesting team, this. I mean, the Gear 12s are deceiving because you think, I know they can do damage. Essentially, you get using Get 3 on it. It was painful for me, I will say that. Worst bit is, I still haven't got the Git to Ralix yet. That's the painful thing for me. I'm like, come on, I really need to get this guy to Ralix. Alright. Let's try and work on this guy, considering he's the one who's putting out the damage. Yeah, well, considering I clean up with the gear, well, not even the gear 12, gear 11, I know it can do some damage. Has that got Dispel? No. Yeah, at this point we're just kind of stuck. There we go, bye bye. Alright, 57. And then this weird team. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't got a plan for this. I've got Malgus available. Sorry, not Malgus, Malik. Surely you could solo this. I suppose worst case scenario is Vader gets dots on him.
It's a good world. Good world gone bad.
I don't know if I'm just being overconfident here. Alright, that's actually very synergistic. I'll give this guy credit. He has thought this through. Yeah, the ability block is a concern. There's doubt as well, so I think we played a bit safer. I think the doubt's the bigger concern, because even though there are ability blocks with these two, I was hoping the tenacity would be enough, but I figure let's just play this more safe. We have got bounty hunters free, so I think we use some of these. Do I get a quick enough contract with this? I think I do, don't I? That wouldn't do anything to Malik. Okay. Something to keep in mind. So yeah, I haven't got anything here that really screams, oh yeah, this is handy. Okay. I mean, we can go for it. Like I said, the ability blocks don't concern me as much as that did, but if that's not the problem, then let's go for it. Because we're over 100% tenacity, so even if there was enough potency on their side, surely we've got a good chance of at least resisting the big stuff. Let's do that. Alright, first one. That's my only concern here, that Vader's going colours. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to leave Vader with fear. $11 dots. Oof. Okay, heal up. Okay, apparently not a lot of healing going on there. Okay. Whew. That was just a bit of a tight squeeze. Yeah, just a little bit. We lost a banner on protection, well, not protection, but not full health. Yeah, it wasn't as clean as I feel I made it look. Is it ever? Alright. Tuskens. Hang on, I need to make sure I get this right, otherwise I'm going to get a load of stick. Chieftain. Raider Warrior. I know Night Sisters can do this, or at least I've been told they can do it. And okay, let me actually defense on me, exclude Raider. Alright, at this point I'm thinking, what's the point in faffing around with Night Sisters? I mean, I feel like I'm jumping through hoops to make this one work when it's not needed. Yeah, let's just do bounty hunters. Yeah, I do agree. I mean, that's the bit that surprised me. There wasn't an Omicron. I mean, if I've got Tuskens on I've had Tuskens on defense, but it's because I've got the arming, and at least it presents a challenge. Whereas this isn't really that much of a challenge. Also, that's kind of sad how easy I just took that out. Yeah, so they lose some momentum, but we can just do that. Next up. We got Mon. Got Cassian. Did he use the big scroll? I did. Okay. Just put something on there. Let's put HRS on. Alright, I have just had a recollection from last round where Fifth Brother heals up on out of turn attack, so this could get very messy. Hopefully we can get around it somehow. But if not, then this is just a big goof on my side for not remembering that. Come on, Mon. She's kind of just chilling there. I'm like, come on, take a turn. Take a turn.
Loved you from the first time you called me lame. Loved you for your wits and your wicked games. Yeah. Always on my mind.
All right.
In my brain. Yeah. With you, this summer came and went in a day. And I've been quitting you since the first time that I sat by your side.
I mean, I knew that was going to happen with Kyle, so not a big surprise.
Thinking time is gonna fix me inside. Oh, no, nothing's gonna
Okay, that is pretty good.
and I don't think I want to forget anyway, yeah, yeah. No, nothing's gonna make me forget. Yeah, I don't think I want to forget anyway, yeah, yeah.
Really just want to get ninth out. She's proving very tanky, which, again, no big surprise, but it's frustrating. Makes me wonder if Pow might have been better than HRS. Got 2 minutes 50.
I can feel it when you're miles away. Yeah. You can make it shine when the whole world rains.
Come on, what? One or two more?
Always on my mind, always in my brain.
Oh, okay.
The days are long and the nights are late.
Thanks for letting me know, Advocat. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on.
First time that I sat by your side. Ooh, and I've been on my knees thinking time is gonna fix me inside. Oh,
Alright, 3 stacks here.
gonna make me forget. And I don't think
I just hope now we've got enough damage to punch through 5th.
no, nothing's gonna make me forget. And I don't think I want to forget anyway, yeah, yeah.
There we go. That passive healing was a bit concerning. Oh, I can imagine. I mean, when you think, there aren't that many things early to mid-game that have got insta-kills or perma-kills. So, unless someone's gone ahead and farmed one of those, you've definitely got an advantage. Well, it's either that or you need something with a really big AoE damage that can take them out.
Make me forget, and I don't think I want to forget anyway, yeah, yeah. No, nothing's gonna make me forget.
Right, Murderbots assemble.
Yeah, I don't think I want to forget anyway, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let's make sure we're targeting Hero Finn. Yeah, I was a bit surprised when I saw that. I kind of said I was going to use Afra based on, you know, Zori being there, but obviously not needed. Oh, I lost a banner. Shame. Okay, what did I say I was going to do with this? JKR. Just simply to get through Nest. Let's just go offensive. I mean, to be honest, this is overkill as far as Gear 12 versus Relics, but we're just making sure we punch through it. I forgot about that. You stun IG and he says, nice try. Now, I'm just going to take a turn and heal, dispel everyone. Alright, max health down. It is working. It worked a bit too bloody well because we got him out in one shot. Alright, so what have we saved? We've saved Vader, Rage Edit Training, Imps, GG, Crew, Bam, Cat, Night Sisters, Gidmay, Fennec, Maul, yeah, I feel like this one's been weighted in my favour a little bit. Once we got through that front wall, it was pretty easy. I mean, with the right levels on my Wumper, there is a bit of concern here, but I still feel like I should be okay. I mean, there's no tenacity down on their side. Alright, so Druid Good died but came back. Just keeping tabs on what's happening. Sorty's so obliging counter-attacking. Or just basicing me. Like saying, need one, proud a bit of turn meter. Right, another raw. 18 dots on Wumper. That should be dead and buried. Sorry, not on Wumper, on DDK. Hopefully not on me. Raw. There we go, bye-bye DDK. And hopefully the AoEs can get Grievous out. I would full auto, but I know from last round, Wumper's AI is not that great. Like, he won't use that. Okay, so maybe we'll do Grievous there, but as soon as it's sorted, it's just pretty much raw and basic. Okay, we'll give it a go. I mean, I'm only really basing it off the last couple of rounds, but again, I might be wrong. There we go. That's it. So really, we're just hoping at this point we ramp up high enough to take out Sorty and then kill GG in time. So auto is kind of needed to make sure we get the hits in. I mean, we're in for 112k right now. Plus, it's only a Relic 5 sortie, so it's not like, say, someone's done an R8 or something. Come on, a bit more, please. Let's not leave this to the last minute. Oh, it's going to be the last minute, but let's not leave it to the last second. Ooh, okay. Just didn't feel comfortable there. Okay, 58. So, just fleet into it. Not a bad offense. Okay, that could be tasty. Sorry, Marauder, just my face cam's probably covering it. No Leviathan, though. That allows me a bit of overkill. I could... Yeah, I can do Profundity here if I want. I'm actually going to go very heavy here. Because I'm pretty sure I have lost ships when I've done this, so I'll make sure I've got options. Because we've got Chimera to take out Executor. And maybe we could try Radis on Malevolence again. Alright, crit damage there doesn't seem like a bad idea. I'm going Wiggle just in case. Let's get some hits on Marauder. I don't particularly want to use the special right now, so we'll just base it. Okay, so that's the Bad Batch. I think that's the Bad Batch anyway, or Plan 99 or whatever the unique thing is. Okay, so that's Anakin propped again. So now I'm just going to bring Cassian. Okay, not that much damage, thankfully. Let's smash now. And again. Ooh, 1% away from the ult. That's unfortunate. We'll do that just to give the Y-Wing a bit of health. When we get our ult, we'll heal up anyway, so it's not a big deal. Just base it for now. I wasn't sure if Negotiator was going to ult then as well. Okay, we'll do that. I go back to it. I love Profundity. I love it. 73. I mean, that was pretty clean, I feel. Alright, Chimera. Empire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough. Oh man, that was brutal. Nice when I'm not on the receiving end of it. Alright, one down. Alright, bit of a shame. Defender. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate. In fact, I'm actually going to top up Vader because of it. And they've got tenacity up, so I'm going to get speed down on them. Yeah, I'm going to say they were very efficient getting the equalizer. Alright, so we won't get a target lock, but big whoop. Okay. Defender will take a turn. Oof. Okay. And you know what? We are not going to take a single chance. Exact goes. For some reason, basics. Maybe it was the only ability it got and I didn't keep track. Either way, bye-bye. We will not have die Fender. Oh, I'm pretty glad we haven't. I'm on a good little run here. I don't want to drop at the last minute. I say as I'm just about to go into what is probably not a very comfortable battle. Can we do Old Republic? Yep. My thoughts are if we can whittle this down a bit, maybe we can clean it up if it goes wrong. Okay. Right, I don't really like the idea of Soldier being there. Can I do anything to stop him, essentially? Apparently not. Some fact says no. Alright, we got a nice little dodge somewhere in there. Go on, have that, some fact. Bit early, but have that. Bum bum. Alright, come up and see here we come. Yeah, Radis has done really well against Malevolence of Light. In general, not necessarily for me, but it's not as soft a counter as it once was. Right, is that the real one? Yeah. Oh, you little git. One drop because of that. That was an evade, wasn't it? I'm not just imagining these things. It was an evade I got caught on for a kill shot. Yeah, just making sure I'm not like being completely salty in my own mind. Okay, be gone. Final score 20-35. Alright. That damn vulture cost me about 20 banners, so we could have been as high as 20-50 something. So I'm a little bit annoyed at that, but 20-35 is nothing to be sniffed at, so yeah, I'm happy with that. Especially considering that front wall, there was some really tricky stuff there, so I'm taking my lead quite happily here. Let's get the free-to-play loaded up. Yep. I thought it was an evade, but I'm like, or have I just not seen something? I don't know. This is where the game can be cruel. Because when you think, it was like... Was I 3v1? Or... No, I think it was 3v1, wasn't I? Because I got Poe... I got Poe, Ray, and Zori. And they essentially all just got one shot by those vultures. Oh. Yeah, there's another gap coming. Just loading up, here we are. Okay, I think that's my fleet rewards. Okay, last round. Ferrero. If I recall correctly, this was close. No, I recalled incorrectly. Now, I actually do remember I started dropping battles like Billy-O. Back wall was pretty efficient, but I think the front wall was an absolute nightmare. Yeah, 3 on Maul, 2 on Ray, 4 on Darth Raven. It was a mess. So, yeah, that cost us. I don't think the back wall at the front and fleet wall I did anything bad. Maybe fleet I dropped as well, but it is how it is. So we're looking to get our first win of the week and hopefully avoid the wooden spoon on Crimson. Let's show you the compare. So we've got GP advantage 0.42. We've got 59 more Zetas, 1 extra Omicron. We're behind by 10 total relics, although we're 11 relic 5 pluses ahead. Dicrons, I'm narrowly giving it to myself based on the actual number scores, but they have got a fair number of level 6s compared to me. But yeah, when we look at mod scores, all in favour on our side, so very happy about that. GL's quite favourable. We haven't got one of these weird 4 versus 8 matchups, so yeah, they're missing C, Jabba and Leia, so I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, we haven't got Leviathan to face here, so we're avoiding it today. That's very nice. Yeah, I feel like mod advantage is the thing that you just get really, once excited about, but you think, all right, we've got a good chance because of this. And the more even you are on the tunes, the better. I have said for next season, I won't try and add another slide in there. I won't try and start covering important characters because there are times when I feel like it's a bit redundant talking about GLs and whatnot. So Chris, who's done the slides in the past, I'm hoping he can get done for next season, but he has had a lot on his plate the last, well, especially the last 24 hours, but fingers crossed he's able to do it. If not, maybe the season after. Alright, so we got Lord Vader, we got Qui-Gon, Malgus, Bosky Boy, and Maul. You play the 300 game. One way to do it. One way of keeping things exciting for yourself, I guess. Okay, Adrad, Ray Holder, Ben, Padme, Dashon Chewie, and Darth Raven. Okay. The Chron on Lil Vader. Not too concerned about it anyway, but I'm going to say I would still be doing JMK regardless. Yeah, it's doubt. This 3D... Oh, hang on. Don't try again. This 3D3, you got Jedi Cron, which has no revive level 6, and you're beating Tusken Raiders with Qui-Gon Army. Very nice, that. Nice little mix. I haven't actually thought of doing... Well, I say I haven't thought of doing something. I haven't actually had a chance to do something like that, but it does have something interesting in there, I will say that. I don't know why I did that. I've got the link here. Okay. It might be a little bit wasteful. I mean, I faced it once this season and it didn't really cause too much issue, so it all depends if doubt plays a part. Okay, so that isn't right. So let's just readjust it. So Qui-Gon is up there. Rey's down south. Bosk. Alright, Lord Vader, Qui-Gon, Malgus, Bosk, Maul. Hey. Oh, Maul must already be on another wall. There we go. Okay, and then the south. It's alright, this is the thing with typing them in manual. It is manual. Alright, so Adrad was there. No Rex. No Lord Vader there. No crew. There is a Darth Revan. There is a Rey. And there is a Dash. Okay. Yeah, it could be a case of if you haven't got Seer built. I mean, we can have a quick look. This is what I was saying before. It'd be kind of nice to have a look at some key tunes. I mean, Seer wouldn't be one, oddly enough, but it's that kind of have they got this thing. Oh, they got Raver. Yeah, Seer's Rally 5. Just 1 second, folks. Sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, I don't really know why they're not putting Seer on, well, at least Seer and Malicos together. Maybe they don't think it's as good in 3v3, but I'm a little bit dumbstruck at that thought. The thing is, he's got Maul with Bam on the front wall. He's got Maul, Bam, and Armourer. Which, to be fair, I think is a waste. You know, I mean, Bam isn't going to do too much there. Armourer is very useful on offense, so it feels a waste having her on defense. And then not putting Maul with ISC and Gar is very strange. Honestly, I forget that's probably the toughest thing about the jump from Erodium to Kyber, actually filling the gaps. But what I would say, if you can prioritise your front walls, put relative garbage at the back, then at the very least you might be able to survive your first season in Kyber. And then it's a case of you just getting the extra crystals, you can build your squads up a bit more, and it just evens out eventually, you get more comfortable there. But first season especially, you might just want to put some trash at the back. Stuff you know will get beaten, but make sure your front wall's strong enough. Okay, so like I said, JMK is the easy answer for me there. I'm not going to go too far from that. Likewise, I think we do C here. Sorry about this, folks, just bear with me. Alright. So yeah. I think we could do GI again on Qui-Gon. Bosk's a funky one, but I'm not that concerned about it. I suppose we could do Darth Revan there. Let's assume that this is all similar at the back. Without Malicos, Seer's not as big a threat. We could actually probably do Treyer on it. Definitely some funky teams here, though. I'm actually racking my brain a little bit, thinking, all right, what's going to be a good shout? I mean, we got away with one today here, so I'm thinking, could we afford to do C on Rey? Just to play it a little bit safer. Yeah, Gibmay's a good shout. I did forget about Gibmay. Padders isn't on this list, is she? It has just occurred to me we could do 5 first on Malicos. Not Malicos, Malgus. We could do Revan on Radis. Maybe we do Slacker on Rey, and we do Starkiller on Darth Revan. A little bit funky what I do there, though. Okay, I mean we can do that, because if anything, I do need a Padme counter. I've got all those tunes available. I don't think we could afford to do Imperial Troopers on Maul, so maybe we could get away with it on Bounty Hunters. I think CLS is needed there. We've both got Han, so I suppose it comes down to who shoots first, whether that will work or not. That would leave us C free, oddly enough, so we could do C versus Treyer. Maybe do Treyer on Maul. Wampa on GG. Or even do Wampa on Newt and then Savage on GG. That does leave us a little bit short when it comes to taking out Trench, but for now, I know I haven't got Maul available. I'm pretty sure he's on defense, so we just have to wing that one, but as long as it's into Trench Crom, we might be alright. Alright, we'll start down south. We'll take out a few of these. Okay, just seen one of my guildmates is playing full light 76. I'm like, wow, that's a game I haven't seen in a long time. Actually, swap these. Can't be the only one who doesn't like the short one at the back.
Why couldn't the Jedi learn the alphabet? They couldn't get past C.
Alright, that's a very good SWGOH joke, isn't it? I mean, no, outside of SWGOH, that wouldn't work, would it? Yeah, my bad batch. They ain't good. I think that's just a blanket statement for me right now. Let's go for Rad. Something I intend to change, by the way. I've got Bad Batch on my favourites list on my main. Oh, sorry, on my free to play. I don't know how fast to go and get gear, because I'm actually close to a JML event on the start. Okay, interesting. Pastor Yoda, Foresight, Mark Rad, and the issue is naturally going to be, can we get Jim before she revives? There we go. I don't think we can force that to expire, can we? We've just got to wait for it to expire, so base it, do that. $67. Alright. We got Slacker. I don't really know what the best 3 is going to be here, but the question is, do we take First Order or do we take something else in? Ray, Ben, Holdo. Defense Datacron is the Raycron with, I'm assuming, the 2 that we like. Yep. Alright, so the best win rates with Malicos, so that's a no-no for me. Next is Armor and GBA. Oh. Sorry about this, folks. Keep I'm wiping my nose essentially because I've got something. I don't know. You don't need to see it. That's the bottom line. All right, let's go GBA and armor, and we'll try and get some crit damage on. Yeah, it's the handy thing about having a button that can just turn your webcam off. Okay. Let's poke Ben. Just so he's not... I completely lost the thread of that because I was surprised how quick the brute went. Let's do that, I guess. Decreases mastery as much as anything. Bring back the brute. Ooh. That's it, on to Slacker. Someone's got to make the puns. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. You know what? Have another poke, Ben. Here it comes. Ooh. Alright, bit of foresight. That was not invited. That was uncomfortable. I mean, this is like lowest banners ever. Alright, I'm going to put a B on, folks. Be one sec. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Just a bit of an irritation I had. Okay, we got Revan. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. I can actually shut that down now. Yeah, let's get Starkiller on it. I don't expect this to be clean for the simple fact that it's an assist team that can't attack the leader, but hopefully it can do enough. It shouldn't be faster than me. Yeah, I don't really fancy imps. Yeah, the thing with imps for me, it's in 3v3 you've really got to bridge that gap. I mean, my Piet's about 340, so... Well, actually, no, 335. So you can get to 350 speed, but it's just too much of a risk in 3v3. At least if you can avoid it. Alright, form up. Let's just base it for now. Alright, Mace is gone. Arguably the leader's more important, but I just didn't like the idea of Mace getting Shatter Point all over me. Especially when there's no AoEs. Yeah, 56, that's pretty good. Alright, what's Harn at? 262. I'm pretty sure Mahan's faster. I mean, to be honest, we could actually match it. Yeah, 300, we're fine. Alright, that's a bummer. Give the AI credit, it was smart. Bad banners, but we got the win. Okay, we can see a trench. A newt. You know, give them credit, they've committed, you know, with what? You know, that means... Let me just double check, did they have C? I don't think they did they? No, they don't have C, so that's probably a part of their considerations. You know, it's like they don't need to do C armor or C what, so arguably you should keep them for slacker, but I'm guessing they feel comfortable without. That's actually a decent trier, so I'm glad I got C for that. GG, yes, Savage can take that, no problem, and Gidmay's got that. Alright. So I think right now we just deal with that north wall. Okay, so Vader Malicos. We got JMK. We're going to do JKL Hodem Mace. Sorry, I'm just weighing this up. Even though it's a Mace Kron, I think that's going to be better with Malicos. Sorry, against Malgus. Too many Mals. Yeah, that's going to be better on the Malgus battle. This is alright here. Well, there isn't a mole, so we might as well do that. I'm going to assume it's 2 turns stealth, so we'll just wait for Malicus to come out of hiding. Now at this rate I can whittle down Lord Vader before he comes out. I mean, it's kind of tempting to just keep going for him. Yeah, this is very easy right now. $57. I feel like that's an advertisement as to why you don't do that team. I mean, I know I used a GL myself, but very easy. Yeah, he certainly didn't do himself any favours there with that reputation. I mean, again, I know I use Kenobi, but I just think, would that have made too much of a difference if I'd had... if it had, like, say, Fennec? Okay, we're okay. We're alive. Oh, thought I got it. alright, Kit, raining on my parade? Are you doing alright, man? Yeah, it might have been bad mods as well. Don't worry, how Kit and I are. I think if I had the best battle of all time, he'd probably say you got lucky. Alright, let's give this a go. We got Hoda, we got Mace. Okay, okay. Ooh. I will say this, with Doubt, I'm not that comfortable. It's a bit weird to put it on defense then, isn't it? You know, if it's essentially a GL counter team. I know I have a thing for button mashing, but when I use repulse, I do it for max health damage in that situation. Oh, sorry, not max health. Well, no, yeah, it is max health, sorry. Sometimes it's for the triple physical damage, sometimes it's for the max health. It's not for the stun. There we go. 57. As it's supposed to be any non-GL team that attacks Lord Vader. Oh, okay, I'm with you now. Okay. It's alright, I thought you meant do pretty much the reverse. Okay, Bounty Hunters. I could do a checking Bosk speed, but that might rule out my original plan. 282. 282 times 1.12? I might. God, it's that long since I've seen the Zamacron I've had to think about. 272 on Zam. 5% speed for each other Bounty Hunter ally, and then 20% of the current offense. 20% of the speed. So 272 times 1.12. I think I'm right there. 20% is 0.4, isn't it? Oh my god, my math's terrible here. Or it feels terrible. Is it 1. Hang on, 20% is 1.2. I don't know what I'm on about with that before. Jagadi, Kadabog, hello there. How you both doing? Math is just getting beyond me a little bit. Try and work out the speed of this Bosk with Zam. Let me reread that. Zam gains 5% speed for each other bounty hunter ally. So 5%, that's 0.05, so it's 0.1 into it. It's 10%. So let's try that again. 272.
5% per BH ally, then she gives 20% of that total to Bosk.
Yeah, so it's 272 times 1.1 into it. 1.1 being 10%. And then we times that by 0.2 to get 20% of it. So that's 59.84. And then add on 282. 341. Anyone disagree with that? Alright, so with that in mind, this still doesn't, a bit for the same reason I was saying about Darth Revan, this still doesn't feel great, but we might be able to wing it. I mean, 335, so we've got the speed on Piat, but it's the bridging speed I'm concerned about. I'm hoping Dark is fast enough. That is a fair point. I think it's the turns after that concern me. Alright, so Bosky Boy's out at least. We might be able to recover protection here. Ooh, missed a bit on Veers. Yeah, it was alright in the end. We got there. Trying to think if there's something other than Treya I can use here. I just don't think we chance it. Treya's clean enough. Well, I say clean enough, it is clean, it's just... I don't know about you guys, I just don't like the idea of using Treya here. Still need something for Trench. Okay, so we'll do that. Suck, suck, suck. Bring down the pain. I feel like I got lucky there. Alright, we can't hurt Bam. Alright, Scion took the bullet. before I annihilate, I actually want to read the Datacron again. Yeah, cannot be defeated, so that is brutal in this situation where we could have annihilated, but we couldn't. Alright, 52. Alright, I'm going to work from the bottom for the simple fact I've got a plan for all this. So, we'll start with Gidme. Let's remove turn meter. Right, so we've still got the scary lady with the lightsabers to deal with, but we should be okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, that whirlwind from Fulcrum's really nasty. Okay, we lost one. Wow, Roundhouse didn't take her. Yeah, I think this is a cleanup. I just don't think I can do anything with Padme. Yeah, we're gone anyway. Wow. Okay, I mean, GG's. Fulcrum did well there. Stone Prophet, thank you for the follow. Hello there. Let's take in some First Order goons. We've still got some options if we need them. Ooh, that was a few evades. Okay. I was a little concerned then. I thought we're not punching through as well as I was hoping for, but we seem to have got there. 34. Alright, next up. Come one, come all. See the majestic Savage. I don't think there's anything wrong with this, just focus on B2. Wow. That's some pretty good punching up, Kader. I mean, what are your guns at? I feel like that was a question I should have asked first. I think on here I've taken them to about gear 8-ish. Might have accidentally taken one to gear 9 actually. It's accidentally because it was car attack I used. Hey Sean, yeah, I finished it last night. Obviously I won't say anything, but I had a blast watching it. I think the one thing I would say for anyone who didn't even say it before, if you thought The Last of Us was good last year, I'd say even though it's different, it's as good. You know, it's a different type of good. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at the game and thinking, I want to have a bit of playtime on you. And I was saying before, I really need to play the Fallout 3 again. I was a little bit into it, and I just stopped playing it for whatever reason, so I need to play that just so I can play the story. Alright, I'm a little concerned, you see, that we're not going for B1 enough. There we go, we're on 7 stacks. We should be okay, I think. But yeah, the lead in that as well, Ala Pernell, I thought she was really charming. I've not seen her in anything else before. Apparently she's in Yellow Jackets, which I haven't seen, but I've been thinking I might watch. But yeah, she was really good as the lead in that. I thought Walton Goggins. I only remember him from oddly enough the Tomb Raider film. I'm sure he's been in a few more things, but yeah, he played a good part as well. There we go. Was it Justified? Ah, okay. That's just something I wouldn't have known without someone telling me, because I feel like it's on that list of films that I've just not watched. Definitely my own problem. I don't really want to use Watt here, just in case I need Watt elsewhere. I could spare some fact. Just the tank. I honestly didn't know to go for then. I thought both of them have got the problems. Yeah, that was to be expected. I really don't want to hit Nihilus, but actually saying that, you can't really do anything with the Crom because I've disabled it. So we should be fine in a lot of ways here. Hey up, Fish, how you doing? I was going to say, you know how to make an entrance, Fish. Can I blind this guy? I said this guy. Obviously wasn't paying attention to who I was hitting. Going good so far. We got a good win on, I'll say a good win. We got a full clear on my main, and we're nearly through on the free-to-play. I think we're fine with Wampa. Just try and think, there's nothing here that I can really think that makes me go, ooh, Wampa could struggle. Maybe Newt being annoying? What's been going on for you, Fish? You know, it's weird, I've heard of so many people going up to Kyber 1 lately, so well done for all of you for getting there, I'll just reiterate that, but I think that's the thing, isn't it? It's a bit of a climb if you've been in Kyber 2 for a while. Ooh, hang on, slam the ground. Oh, you've had an alright time on your V3. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, last one, trench. I can't say in good conscience I know what I want to use to counter this. I feel like Adrad's the heaviest thing. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, I feel like it's one advantage I've got with mine at the moment, that if I lose on one and win on another, it's 50-50, so I don't feel too bad about it. But I get your point, it's not nice. Alright, this is the Stapcron essentially, isn't it? It's like the one you want if you're using GG and Stap. So it's not like the nasty one for trench. So with that in mind, I do think we try Adrad, just see how it goes. We got SRP? Yeah. Yeah, I think it all depends on your roster, obviously. I mean, I imagine 5v5's different for everyone in that regard, isn't it? I've not actually seen that Dooku can take tank tech like that. Pretty cool. Weird, but cool. Alright, we're not going to use the AoE, we'll just base it. Am I wrong in thinking Trench does have max protection abilities? Because if so, deleting his protection seal seems like a really good idea. I will have a look. Yeah, that's going to sting a bit. A bit of a shame we got stunned before that. We can take the taunt. There is a weapon tech as well, so that's good. Okay, no revive for Dooku. Oh! Got Spark of Rebellion? I thought... Hang on, let me just recheck this. Go off the screen a minute. It's just Empire, isn't it? Yeah, damn. This is what happens when you don't read kits, Josh. Alright, let's just try and get Watt out, I guess. Alright, do that. Oh, 2 for 1. Alright, so it was worth the price of entry, that. Plus he's got no tech, so he's going to start hurting. You know, Dooku gets a load of stick for the damage he puts out, but he actually has got some decent hits in him if he wants. Maybe I'm just biased because of how this is going, but, you know, it feels like he's giving me a good old whack. Those who read big lore journals. Alright, 56. After how that was looking, I will take that gladly. Okay. Let's shut this down because it's in my way now. So we've got Executor, Negotiator, and Holdo. Well, I would say Profundity, Chimera. If I've got Malevolence, but that could be a bit sketch with Comeuppance. No, we haven't got that, so probably just Finalizer. I'm just reading up, Sean. I've got to agree with you. My previous attempt at this volume was terrible. I've got a little rule that I'm trying to avoid using the C word during the stream because I really don't like this particular game mode that's going to start soon. Just realised I misplayed that. I should have done that. I mean, we can recover, but it certainly made more of a mess of it than I needed to. Alright, that was pretty smooth. I said as well, I put in my guild's Discord server, I love the fact that when you've got your ultimate with Profundity, you're essentially like Iron Man. you know, when in the very first film he's got like the Mark 1 suit, and he's just taking all those hits from the guns, and then they all stop and he just goes, "My turn," and just blows them all up. It just feels a bit like that, as if you're saying, "Alright, you do what you gotta do. I'll just burn you to hell when you decide to stop firing." Alright. Empire. We might actually be able to do 2 fleets, just to save some resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It all depends if this guy's farmed up his Marauder. If Marauder's coming in, it could be a problem. Oh, that was a slight misplay. I should have targeted Y-Wing. Alright, Anakin's gone anyway, that's the big thing. Ooh, okay. We're down a TIE Fighter. Yep, bring in Reaper. I mean, Reaper is so squishy here, but just something to bring in. That just felt efficient as far as getting some bans back on Vader, insta-kill, he'll kill the next one. Okay. This probably is not efficient. Just to put that out there. It's the weird thing about not having Leviathan. I've got these options to me, but because everyone's got Leviathan, they don't really do this. It's like, well, I don't know if it can work or if I'm just making it up as I go along. Let's do that. We'll base it. Alright, Sith Bomber's doing its job. Is that nasty up on their side? No. Okay, let's put some mines out. And I'm going to be a little bit selfish and heal myself up. I don't mind one of the side fighters going, but I don't want to lose Scythe if I can avoid it. Get to put a taunt on it, that's interesting. Yeah, that should boost our offense. I mean, it actually throws the game how many buffs it had to calculate. I'm going to say offense up on top. Yeah, I am not actually going to complain if it takes out the bomber. Oh, nice. This is actually quite interesting as far as what it can do. Alright, I'm not against that. Not against that. I mean, from banners, it would be nice not to lose a ship, but considering the whole idea of this was to use Defender, it kind of hung around a lot longer than I meant it to. Yeah, I mean, definitely working. 69. Hey, not a bad final score. 2027 as well. A couple of years out, but I'll take it. Alright. That's not a bad pair of Grand Arenas, if I do say so myself. Okay, so before I go, and not imminently going, but I won't do it because I said I was going to do it. I'm going to hit the raid. Let's just see what I can get. 7 hours we got, plenty of time. Let me just get my mods on. By the way, Osprey, I've only just realised you redeemed an in real life ban. I'll redeem you that because I didn't even pay attention to it. The wall of text. There we go. I can scroll up and find it. let me just get these mods quick while so I can read them while I'm while it's loading in. Come on. Oh man, I hate load times. I think that would be my eternal torture. You know, if I was in HAL, they just basically give me an internal waiting symbol. V3 will end up being very low. 2,700 skill rating at Bronzium 1. Okay, now. And Chromium 1 skill rating is something like 2660. You're 69% sure. So a goddamn 1.7 million account already struggling to make teams at Bronzium, most likely will be in a Rhodium. Okay, I'll take that last bit as the bit that you wanted to tell me. So your 1.7 mil account is probably going to be in that should be in Bronzium, is going to be in a Rhodium. And so, as my mum would say, you went all around Tunstall to get to Hanley. Oh. But yeah, it's a very good achievement, that. Here we go. Well, if you can confuse someone, why not do it? Alright, 1 second. I need to do an up-to-date raid check. Alright, so these are the teams I'm running. Let's see what I can get. Well, first of all, I won't get anything here because I can't do a Piet solo, so it's down a tier. Han and Chewie have bumped up a little bit, so that should help. Seems like the only dud tier is... well, there are a couple of dud teams, so that's not ideal. Okay, so get some evasion up. I think one of my bigger irritations with this is when you get bad RNG, like you get a dodge, because it's like, it just essentially means that you've got to reset because you... well, it's not even just dodges, but it's like when they like hard focus on Piet in this instance. And that's when it irritates me, because I'm like, come on, that means I've just got to reset because there's something silly like that. That's if I'm going for a good score, of course. I mean, if you full alternate, fair dues. On both my main and my free-to-play, I've been manual playing it just for the fact that it feels the right thing to do. I'm also on my free-to-play because it just pumps the score up for the guild. Plus, when else a murder bear is going to be this useful? To have them at Relic 7 and not use them, it feels criminal. Well, the estimate for this battle was 1.296, so in theory, yeah, I'm on course for it for sure. There we go, 1.41. He still haven't enraged, so we've got time. Yep, 1.551. Way over the estimate. Next tier down. Gideon and Elder. Oh, Elder's a bit further down, isn't it? It gets trickier with this lot because we start having loads of tunes that don't really suit the raid. So we have to... Well, we have to... If it's Rebels, we do basic, auto basic, or if it's not Rebels, just full auto. Alright. So Chirper's gone. Even though it means I'm slow, I figure it makes sense to just try and get as much evasion on the team. Yeah, I think that's another line as well. If you... Arguably, I don't need to do it as far as we're not close to a box. But it's one of those where I'm like... I wouldn't want not to do it, because then I feel like there's a precedent for other people not doing it. You know what I mean? It's as much about setting standards as anything. You know, if you're just a member in a guild, it's not as big a deal. Okay, we can use that and that. I feel like that's the trickiest thing with this, actually managing the stacks. I mean, look at that how low Gideon's got out of nowhere. We're on for 854 here. Okay. Oh, okay. 80%. Maybe we can get this one out. No, not at this rate. Fell a little short there. That feels rough. We were close and Gideon just bit a bullet too fast. I've got to wrap this up pretty fast either way because I've got to have a bite to eat and walk my dog before 7. So, you know, just cutting my time a little bit tight. Are you talking about the troopers? Like the actual enemies? Are you talking about how I die? Or both? The blue number on mine is how I die. So if it reaches 0, I'm out. And the more of those goggles on Alder, the more Gideon's hitting for. Alright, 518. Still a bit of a way to go. We're in the 30s for health, if you like, so it's not the worst position. Okay, that's the Shadow one gone. Oh wow, we lost Alder. Damn, I didn't even see he was low. Yeah, I've got Bob up now. Gideon can't solo. Yeah, that's twice I've been gypped. Although, arguably I wasn't paying attention. Once this one's out of the way, it should be easier. Because the next one's pretty much a full auto. Or auto basic. I really hope the Naboo raid has nothing like this. I can get the idea of, oh, we want to try something different, but once you hear people didn't really like it, please take the feedback on board. Like I say, that blue number's the magic number as far as this battle now is concerned. I try not to focus too much on theirs. I mean, look at that, I'm already down to 9 here. I'm just about hanging in here. I mean, oh man, that was bad. See, this is why this frustrates me a little bit, the fact that the RNG is that high. At this point, I'm just going to have to leave it. If I don't do it this attempt, I'm just going to have to leave it. I mean, I've got a score, that's the main thing. And as I've said, it won't move the guild's needle too much, so it's not like I need to get a big, massive score. Okay. I'm curious what it is that heals up the stacks of damage. I know there is something, but I can't remember exactly what it is. I don't know if it's tenacity or something. Probably isn't tenacity, because I'm pretty sure you leave that up Empire. Alright, this is where we've been tripping up pretty much, so hopefully we don't again. Wow, again, we're so low. Alright, we're closer. Okay, we're still in it. Damn it. Alright, I'm going to pack that one in. I mean, like I say, we're on 36 mil, we're not going to get the 108, so I'm just going to take what I can there. It's a shame because I'm missing out on personal rewards, but honestly, unless I get a bit of time later, I'm just going to pack that one in for a bad job. Let's shut this down. Let's go here. Yeah, a little bit frustrating that. Let's restore my normal loadout. Okay, so with that in mind, I need to hop off and I'm going to rage into somewhere. So who's online? RSG, Dop, and someone called Stormtrooper. Oh, wacky player. Yeah, go to Dop, eh? Raid channel. There we go. Alright, so quick thank yous before we go. Tommy, thank you for the resub. We had a raid from Gav, Party 27, follows from Stribley, Advocat, and Stone Prophet, so thank you very much. We'll be back on Thursday. We'll do something that's not SWGOH related. Friday we'll do some of the C-word streaming that I really hope you'll be with me to just tolerate. And Friday we'll do some non-SWGOH stuff, so okay. With that in mind, I'll launch the raid. I'll see you hopefully Thursday, folks. Bye for now.